So I highly recommend looking up the different types of qualitative inquiry as opposed to simply writing qualitative inquiry. But above all, check with your department because departments have different expectations and requirements. And in order for them to sign off on your work, they are going to be the ones to determine whether or not what you produce is suitable enough or meets their expectation so that they will sign off on it and say, yes, this person has done their due diligence. They are demonstrating themselves as an expert in the field of your discipline as it relates to doing research. In chapter 4, I presented my results. What did I get from my participants in terms of the interviews, in terms of the written reflections that they provided, as well as the examples that they provided of them demonstrating their use of digital literacies? Now, in the results, I could not include everything, but I needed to provide enough examples so that the reader would see enough in my results to get a good understanding of how I came about my findings. In the discussion, that was my time to talk. Before that point, I needed to present the study, I needed to present the literature, I needed to present the results and the findings from my data collection and analysis. And in the discussion, I was able finally to talk and use my voice to say, hey, what does this mean as it relates to instructional technology? When I initially provided a draft of my dissertation to my methodologist, she said, Renee, I can tell you worked real hard, but what does this mean? That almost crushed me, but it was the motivation that I needed to go back and look at my work again before my defense. And I'm grateful for that feedback because it made all the sense in the world.